Ooh, it's spooky tonight.
Why?
Happy Halloween, everybody. Oh, on Halloween.
Yes, it is.
Very good. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
Ernie.
We're putting our costumes on later. How are you going? What are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm wearing a mask right now.
Oh, okay.
He's Shaquille O'Neal too.
Who are you going to be?
No, I'm wearing a mask too. He's wearing a Kenny Smith mask and I'm wearing a Shaquille mask.
Oh, man, I got so confused.
Right,
Yes.
you didn't know.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm a little slow tonight.
I know.
In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. The Brooklyn Nets appear to be in Plan B mode. You remember when new ownership came in 2010, they spent big, traded aggressively for some big-name free agents, hoping it would put them in the hunt for a title. Hasn't exactly happened, Jeff.
No, they took that shot and it didn't work. Didn't work at all. But it's tough to rebuild now. You know, a lot of those picks were traded away to the Celtics, and they are going to just be a strong basketball team in the coming years.
Well, you're right, Ken. It didn't work. That's why they had to put a new front office in place. You know, bringing on some talent from San Antonio. You know how they do it in San Antonio. They're taking the patient route, building from the ground up.
And that is it. Just about time for tip-off. We'll see you later.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome back to Phoenix Suns basketball. We're here in Brooklyn, New York, at the Barclays Center for this matchup of the 2-4 Phoenix Suns taking on the 4-3 Brooklyn Nets. Slow start to the season for the Phoenix Suns. The offense has stumbled out of the gate, as well as the defense. A lot of these guys are young and are still struggling to find their defensive identity. Offensively, Devin Booker leads this team, averaging a little over 18 points a game. And then you got some good contributions from TJ Warren off the bench as the sixth man. But other than that, there's not a lot to like so far about this Suns season. It still is early. We're only 6 games into the season. There are still 76 games to go as Jay Triano looks on at Devin Booker and the Suns warming up here. We'll take a quick look at the starting five. Same starting five for your Suns. Payton, Booker, Jackson, Williams, and Len. For the Nets, Russell and Crabbe are the backcourt. You have Hollis Jefferson and Quincy Acey are the two forwards, and you have Jarrett Allen, the former Texas Longhorn, anchoring in the middle. So we're about ready to get underway here at the Barclays Center. We'll see if the Suns, should be a much more even matchup than last time against the Blazers. We'll see if they can pull this one out. And we are underway. Quincy Acey takes the tip right there from Jarrett Allen and hands it off to Russell. He is up top, the former Los Angeles Laker, former number 2 overall pick, making a name for himself here in Brooklyn. Over to Allen. Crabbe on the right wing. A little pick and roll with Jarrett Allen. Good defense by Alex Len. Good hedge there. Jarrett Allen in the corner. Back up top to D'Angelo Russell. Can't get it to go. Len with the rebound to Jackson. Trying to run the floor, Josh Jackson. Meets some resistance. Elfrid Payton in the corner. Hesitates on the three. Nowhere to really go. 13 on the shot clock. Into Alex Len on the inside. He's going to work some post magic on Rondae Hollis Jefferson, who's just too small to defend him. Alex Len quietly having himself a good season. He leads the NBA in field goal percentage entering this game. 8-4 your score right now. Elfrid Payton up top being guarded by D'Angelo Russell. A little pick and roll action it looks like with Alex Len. And he gives it to Len, and you can see why he leads the league in field goal percentages. He throws that one down. He's got 4 points early on. 8-6 Brooklyn lead. Josh Jackson in the corner. Elfrid Payton knocks down the three. He's not known as a three-point shooter. It's something he definitely needs to work on. But he knocks down that corner three right there. That is another thing the Suns have been struggling with, because outside of Devin Booker, their three-point shooting. 12-12 your score right now. Quincy Acey, the bearded man up top, uses all that beard to knock down that three. 15-12. 19-14 now. Russell running the fast break. And he's just going to pop a little floater inside. Doesn't get it to go, but Jarrett Allen gets it, and he is rejected right there. Josh Jackson's going to take this one coast to coast like buttered toast. Throws that one down. 19-16. 21-16 now. Troy Daniels into the game. He's up top with the ball. Setting up a little action here. Going to give it inside to Alex Len. Good game for him so far. 6.6 boards in the first quarter. Tyler Ulis up top. And he's going to drive inside. Daniels, corner, money. Troy Daniels, his first bucket of the game, knocks down the three-pointer. 27-21 your score right now. Ulis guarding Jeremy Lin into the game. Lin's sanity, trying to make a name for himself. Back in New York after stints with a few teams after he left the Knicks. Dinwiddie on the left corner. He's looking inside for Damari Carroll, guarded by TJ Warren. And that's some good defense from TJ Warren, but Carroll gets the tough layup to go and gives the Nets an 8-point lead. Tyler Ulis bringing the ball up the court. And he's going to quickly and easily get by Jeremy Lin, but he blows the wide open layup. Jeremy Lin has the ball. You got to make that if you're Tyler Ulis. That is just too easy of a look. That is not something you can be missing if you want to be winning games. And Jeremy Lin makes him pay, making him look like a fool with the step back to put the Nets up 10. And that is where we'll end the first quarter with Brooklyn leading Phoenix 33-23. It was a decent first quarter. The defense, just not great, allowing another 30-point quarter. Whereas, again, the offense not great either with only 23 points. Devin Booker did not score in that first quarter. And definitely not what you like to see from your leading scorer. Nonetheless, Phoenix finds themselves trailing by 10 heading into the second. It's a 12-point lead for the Nets now, 35-23. Troy Daniels on the wing, inside to DeMarquise Chris. And Chris just kind of hanging out a bit. Troy Daniels up top. Can't get it to go. And it's another run out for the Nets. Dinwiddie. And he finds Jeremy Lin. No hesitation. And he rattles that one in and puts the Nets up by 15 points here early in the second quarter. The lead is 13 now. Karis LeVert on the left wing up top to Jeremy Lin. Old pick and roll right here. Jarrett Allen going to the rim. Another step back, and Jalen can't get this one to go. Tyson Chandler with the board out to Devin Booker, who has yet to score still, but he gets by LeVert and gets the rebound for his gets the bucket for his first one of the game. He's got 2 points. No good on the shot right there. Nets still with an 11-point lead. Chris over to Booker on the left wing. Wide open, and he is so cold from that left side of the floor. It is unreal how often he's been missing from that side of the floor this season. And it leads to a wide open corner three for D'Angelo Russell, which eventually leads to him shushing his own crowd for some reason. 43-29. Brandon Knight into the game. Disappointing season for Brandon Knight so far. Marquise Chris! Look at that throwdown. Marquise Chris making moves out of the post. 43-31 your score. Jay Lynn being guarded by Booker. And he's trying to make him look silly. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lynn still being guarded by Booker. Inside, he loses the ball. Booker picks it up. Fast break opportunity here for the Suns. Booker to the rim. And one gets it to go. Devin Booker, his second bucket of the game. He would knock down the free throw. 47-34 your score now. Inbound play. Perfectly executed by the Suns right there. Wide open three for Devin Booker. He knocks it down. He's starting to heat up here in the second quarter. He's got 8 points in this quarter. 49-39 your score. Elfrid Payton back in the game at point. Finds Booker again, and he has no hesitation on that three as he knocks it down. He's got 11 points this quarter. He's now to 13 points this quarter, bringing the ball up the court. 51-46 your score. And Devin Booker is going to get to the rim, and he is fouled. Doesn't get it to go, but he's up to 15 points now in the quarter after he would knock down 2 free throws. 53-48 your score. Allen Crabbe up top being guarded by Daniels. Inside, no. Crabbe back out to Quincy Acey, who gets Alex Len to jump, and they find a wide open Spencer Dinwiddie in the corner, and that terrible three-point defense from the Suns shows up once again. 58-52, 42 seconds left here in the first half. Devin Booker's got 17 points in this quarter. A little pick and roll with Alex Len. He's got a wide open Alex Len who throws down the reverse jam right there. Great pick and roll between Len and Booker, as that's going to cut the lead to 4, and that is what the lead will stand at halftime. Much better second quarter from the Phoenix Suns as they outscore the Nets by 6 points in that quarter to cut the lead to just 4 at the half. 60-56 your score. So some of the problems we saw in the first quarter were corrected there by Phoenix. We saw Brooklyn start to make more mistakes, start to miss some more shots, and overall the Suns' defense was just much better in that quarter as they did not allow 30 points. Devin Booker, obviously, going off in that quarter helped. Not having any offense from him in the first quarter definitely is going to lead to us only scoring, 23 points. Alex Len has been very effective so far, as well as Devin Booker, obviously, in that second quarter. On defense, again, the struggles with defending the three-point line. We saw multiple wide-open three-point opportunities for the Brooklyn Nets, and they knocked down quite a few of them. For the Suns, offensively, much better in that second quarter. You see the Suns are shooting a much higher percentage than the Nets. But again, 9 steals for the Nets. Turnovers continue to be a problem for Phoenix. Jarrett Allen having a good half for Brooklyn with 11 points, 9 boards, and 3 assists. Devin Booker, obviously, with that 17-point second quarter. As we're ready to get back underway here in the Barclays Center, Devin Booker and the starters getting back on the floor as they're going to try once again to cut into this lead, maybe even cut it down to 2 points. But later in the quarter, we see the Nets have gotten the lead up to 7, 63-56. Booker working on Hollis Jefferson, and Payton out. Booker wide open, and he can't get that to go. That's a shot you got to hit if you're Devin Booker. 63-56, D'Angelo Russell running. Not great defense by Josh Jackson. He allows him to get a wide open elbow jumper, and that's going to put the Nets up 9. Nets up 11 now. Carroll, a wide open 3, but he bricks that. Rebound, Marquise Chris. 78-67 your score. Chris, that was his second board of the game. Suns looking for something, and they find something, and by something, it's a wide open Tyson Chandler under the rim. He's having a good game so far. 8 points, 6 boards for Tyson Chandler. Ulis gets all the way to the rim right there. His first bucket of the game. He's got 2 points and 3 assists as the Suns cut it to just a 12-point deficit now. Jarrett Allen denied by Tyson Chandler. Great defense right there from the $13 million big man. Looking pretty good for 35 years old right there. 87-75 your score. Nets running a little baseline inbound. Wide open Jay Lynn. He's just going to shoot that over the 5'10 Tyler Ulis. Nets up 11 now as the quarter starts to wind down. 94-83. TJ Warren going to pop the wide open midi, and he knocks it down to get it back down to single digits. 94-85. 96-85 your score now. Tyler Ulis is going to find Allen Williams streaking to the basket with 19.6 to go. Suns once again cut it back down to 9. 96-87. And that is where the score will stand after 3 quarters. Brooklyn, bit of a better quarter there than the second quarter for them as they extend their lead to 9 points heading into the fourth quarter. Not much offense, again, from the Phoenix Suns in this quarter. They kept up as much as they could, but the Nets once again went off in that quarter, so that's really what the difference was in that. They were knocking down the wide open shots. The Suns were allowing the wide open shots, and that's just not what you like to see. So we head into the fourth quarter with Brooklyn looking like they're going to claim their 5th victory of the season if they can hang on to this one, up by 9. We'll see if the Suns can make any sort of run as they try to pick up a win here early on in the season here in game number 7. And Spencer Dinwiddie is going to start with the ball here for Brooklyn, bringing the ball up, guarded by Tyler Ulis. One thing with Ulis is he is a pretty small guy and is pretty much always has a height disadvantage at any position he's guarding. Great little play right there for Karis LeVert as he's going to knock that one down. 98-87 your score now, 11-point lead for Brooklyn. Brooklyn shooting 63% this half. Phoenix shooting 57%. Devin Booker wide open, foot on the line, knocks it down. 9-point ball game. Leads up to 10 now, 8:50 to go. Spencer Dinwiddie once again guarded by Tyler Ulis. And Ulis makes the play and he strips Dinwiddie. Great defense right there by Tyler Ulis. Not something you hear very often. And Devin Booker's going to try to get to the rim. Finds Alex Len for the layup. Alex Len having himself a good ball game. 18 points, 10 boards. We've definitely liked what we've seen out of Alex Len in these first couple of games. He has been efficient. He's been playing defense. He's been getting rebounds. That's what you like to see. In some of the games we haven't seen, not quite as effective scoring and rebounding. But you definitely like what you're seeing in this game as Spencer Dinwiddie gets all the way to the rim. Terrible defense. Ends up with an and one. Nets up 12, 118, 106, 5 minutes to go. Hollis Jefferson can't get that one to go. Rebounded Alex Len. Up to Josh Jackson. He's only got 9 points, but he's playing pretty good defense. Alex Len inside, guarded by Quincy Acey, and he just muscles his way in there. Alex Len having himself a fourth quarter. He leads all scorers with 22 points on 11 of 16 shooting. 125, 113 your score, 2:48 to go. Elfrid Payton in the corner. Allen Williams inside to Alex Len. A little spin move. Up and under. Alex Len's got 26 points, 14 boards. He's having himself a game. Jarrett Allen also having himself a game. We spotlighted him at halftime. 2:30 to go. 125, 115. 10-point lead for D'Angelo Russell. Handling the ball. Guarded by Payton. And they're going to look inside for Jarrett Allen. He's just going to pull the little mid-range. Can't get it to go. Rebound for the Suns. Payton with the ball. And he's just going to get all the way to the rim. And he gets it to go. Cuts it to single digits. 8-point lead. 125, 117. Alan Crabb being guarded by Devin Booker. Over to Russell on the wing. He's going to get by Elfrid Payton, and he can't get that one to go. 7-point game, a minute 26 to go. The Suns need points and fast. Devin Booker, mid-range, is money. 5-point ball game, 125-120. A minute 20 to go here. Alan Crabb's bringing the ball up the floor, being guarded by Devin Booker. 114. Setting up some action here. Alan Crabb up top. And D'Angelo Russell, no hesitation in Elfrid Payton's face. Knocks it down to give the Nets an 8-point lead. That was huge. We're only down to 10 seconds left after trading a bunch of free throws. Devin Booker trying to cut this to something. Misses it. TJ Warren, huge bucket. Cuts it to a 5-point game. Suns need to foul. 4.7 to go. They do foul Karis LeVert. He would make one of 2 free throws. It is a 6-point ball game with 4.7 to go. Suns once again setting something up for Devin Booker. He's having a decent game, and he makes it even more decent. 24 points on the night, cuts it to 3 with 2.5 to go. Pretty impossible situation for the Suns, but they're making the most of it. They need to foul right here, and they don't? What is going on with the Suns? They needed to foul and did not foul. Tyson Chandler with a mistake right there. Bonehead mistake in the corner. And the Nets are going to escape this one at home, 133-130 with the victory. I mean, I swear, this team, these Phoenix Suns, have the defensive IQs of fence posts, of doorknobs. It's very bad, and that is Tyson Chandler, arguably this team's best defender, with, at least best interior defender, with the bonehead mistake right there, not making the foul when he needed to. So with that, the Suns are going to drop to 2-5 on the season. Another tough loss. This was a winnable game. This is one of the worst teams in the NBA, and the Suns just further prove that they are probably going to solidify themselves for a lottery pick as this season goes on. Take a look at the team stats. Big thing is the Brooklyn Nets were 14 of 35 from downtown. 14 threes is a lot. They made 8 more threes than we did. We did make 11 more free throws than they did. Another big thing, the turnovers. The Nets, 16 points off the Suns' 11 turnovers. Nets led by as many as 16. Suns led by as many as 4. The Nets also had the ball a lot longer than the Suns did throughout this game. Overall, it was just a poor defensive effort. There were, again, a lot of wide open shots. I did love the offense this game, though. I thought the offense played a lot better. Devin Booker shot the ball very well. Obviously, there were stretches where he did not score, especially that entire first quarter, but he did end up with 24 points. Alex Len was very effective. For the Nets, obviously, you see the stats right here. Quincy Acey was 3 of 10 from downtown. I don't know why he's shooting so many threes, but he did have himself a double-double. As for the Suns, Alex Len, 26 points, 15 boards, and a block on 13-18 shooting. Devin Booker did not shoot the ball well, 9 of 22 from the field, 3 of 8 from downtown, but he did have 24 points. Elfrid Payton was pretty effective, 18 points, 5 assists. Tyson Chandler, once again, effective off the bench with 14 points and 8 boards. And TJ Warren and Josh Jackson also in double figures. Allen Williams played pretty well also. But nonetheless, it's a Suns loss to one of the worst teams in the league. Not what you like to see. Despite some of the bright spots we saw, still poor shooting and poor defense throughout much of the game. And with that, there's a lot this team needs to fix before they can become any sort of a championship contender. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next episode of the Suns MyLeague.
Look at me, hands in the air like it's good to be alive. And I'm a famous rapper, even when the paths are all crooked D. I can show you how to do-si-do, I can show you how to scratch a record. I can take apart the remote control, and I can almost put it back together. I can tie a knot in a cherry stem, I can tell you about Leif Erikson. I know all the words to De Colores, and I'm proud to be